Hello everyone, today is Thursday, September the 11th, 2025, and I am amazed to think that it has been 24 years since 9/11 happened and the terrorist attack on the States, which really was a terrorist attack on the whole world. So much has happened since then, so much good stuff, and yet this returning to terrorism and such. In the midst of it all, here I am going through my own things, and I am in chemo right now. I am actually in my own room. I am here attached to, and I'm in North Bay this time through. I've been up in Sudbury, and in there they have like a huge area where people are lined up in comfy chairs, and there's attendants and everything. And here I have my own space. I have a way to look out. I have a computer that's keeping track of me. I have my own bathroom over there if I want to, which is wonderful. The nurses have been in and they brought me a ham sandwich, which was delicious. If I wanted to, I can watch television. And right now it is noon Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be done in about an hour from now. And at that time, I won't be of much use to anybody. I will be tired, which I'm already getting, and the chemo fog will start in. I'm expecting it to start fairly soon. I'm on the last of 3 different types of drugs, but I'm doing okay, and things are going well. So this is my check-in. I've not been able to do it during chemo before because it's always been on Fridays, and now that I'm here in North Bay doing my treatments, it's on Thursdays. I am by myself here in this room. I am by myself, but I'm doing fine, and I truly believe it's because the first time through my Stevie was able to be there, and the second time through Steve was there, and then my girlfriend Kelly, and each time through all of you have been there by praying for me and remembering me during it all, and that has to lift each other up before the Lord, and bear one another's burdens is everything, right? And sorry, I'm pausing here because I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Hang on a second here. On Sunday past, I was able to go to church with my mom and a girlfriend of mine, my pumpkin, my Susan Millard, gave me this bracelet. She put it on me, and it says, "Wrapped in His love." And I don't know if you can tell that it is very bright green and that it has this really neat cross clasp on it. By the way, Susan, we didn't even have to undo it to do it up or whatever. It slips right over my arm and my hand. But this reminds me here that in the midst of taking these medications, and it's funny because the medications are going into me, and as the nurses are giving them to me and hanging them up, they are wearing 2 or 3 layers of gloves and masks and gowns, and they aren't touching it. In fact, the one bag turned, and the nurse was trying to get the information from it, and she wouldn't touch it. So it's some pretty rancid stuff, really, going through my system. But at all times, I know that I am safe in the arms of my Lord. I am wrapped in His love. And to know that makes all the world a difference in the midst of all of this. It's during times like this that we realize He is all we need. He is all we need. Jesus is all I need. He is all I need. He is all we need. Jesus is all we need. So I will check in with you guys in at least a week's time and let you know how it's going. I will probably be one day more lucid by then, because I'll have one more day under my belt with the switch and the timing of the meds and everything. Actually, next Thursday, I've got a lot going on. I'm going to be up in Sudbury again. I will be going for another echocardiogram and seeing the cardio oncologist to see what's going on with my heart, as it from that one first treatment, it dropped from 44% capacity down to 30. But as I said, it sounds like things could be repaired. Jesus could repair my heart for sure, so we'll find out. I'm also supposed to visit a dietitian that day. I could use a better diet, I don't know. I am pleased to tell you, by the way, I have only lost half a pound in the past 2 weeks, I guess it is. 2 weeks? Yeah, I think that's when they weighed me last. Anyway, I'm 102.5 pounds, so there you go. And that's pretty good. So again, I'm not displaying all of the bits and pieces that should be happening if I have cancer. The lumps that I found when all of this started are shrinking. The outside ones are shrinking, so we're going to believe that the inside ones are shrinking as well. My swelling in my foot has gone down a bit, that I was able to wear a different pair of shoes. Hey, if you know me, you know I like my shoes. And so we're just going to see what God is doing in the midst of all this. And the ladies that have been in here with me today, Sue at the reception, and Sarah, who's been looking after me, and excuse me, Courtney, who has brought up the medications, and Tamara, I got them all, who has double checked everything about my medication and who I am. Have all been wonderful and really kind and really good to me. So I'm very blessed, very blessed. I hope that you will be encouraged, that you will look at only the good stuff that is going on around in the midst of the rough stuff that has been happening in the world and in your life. I'm sure there's been bits and pieces, but remember that God is in control. If he wasn't, it would be a whole lot worse. Humans are still humans. People are still people. Humanity is still the tricky part, right? That sin nature, right? The sin nature that was also in play, that killed off the young man. I'm gonna get his last name wrong. The thing's starting to fog, but Charlie, you know who I mean. God is still in control, and he is still overall, and he is still what we need and all we need in the midst of everything. Blessings, everyone.